I wanted to uh, openly invite you to really just create a blank slate within your mind on who you think Christ to be, who you think God to be. And the reason why um, I say this is because I think a lot of us, and I include myself in the picture, we base our experience or our perspective or view on God based off of what someone else has told us or what someone else has exemplified Christ to be. And one of beautiful psalm that a beautiful verse, two beautiful verses in the psalm that really just has really helped me to contemplate the grace of God, the warmth of Jesus' grace within my heart, is Psalms 34 verses 18 and 19, which is, "The Lord is nigh unto those of a broken heart. He saveth such as a contrite spirit. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord, he delivereth them out of all of them." And when I contemplate those two verses, it's really just helped me to experience the love and forgiveness that God has for me. And I think as humans, a lot of us, we're very broken. Some people are more better at hiding it than others, but there's so much fragmentation within the soul, and I've always believed in something so much more deeper, and I've always been a very spiritual person until I lost my spirituality. I lost my spirituality after high school, and then I found my spirituality again in Christ, in God, my God. And he's really redefined my life in a way that I want to live. To live is to live in Christ. I think that's 1 Philippians 21. To live in Christ is to die. I believe that was the verse. But my life in Christ is I've openly been inviting Christ into my heart, into the door of my heart, every day through trying to just meditate his word, even if you may not understand, but to just read. Oh gosh, there's actually a lot of mosquitoes. It's alright though. But just to openly have that invitation to God, to welcome him into your heart, and to really just let him be there, right? I might get emotional because it almost seems a little bit out of my comprehension even now as I walk in Christ. His immense and unconditional love and forgiveness that he has for humanity, and God, Jesus, being the man of integrity, he stood for his truth, and he was grounded in his truth, and he never contradicted what he preached on earth, being the Son of God and having power over all dominion, over everything, over all principalities. He preached the gospel of grace, the gospel of his love and forgiveness for humanity. And regardless of how much power he had, compared to like all the presidents, the governors, the rulers of this world, he still suffered with great integrity to stand by his truth for all of us. And I know that that's something that a lot of people lack in today's society is integrity. To really stand up for what you believe and to stand up for your values and morals. To stand up for love for one another. And it's something that Christ did. And I experienced, like, just by thinking about that experience, the warmth of His grace. And I just want to make this video just to openly invite you to really contemplate. It's not, it doesn't require anything other than the heart. God is the language of the heart. And He's just openly inviting you to open the door of your heart onto Him, to welcome Him in. And the beautiful thing about walking in God, walking in Christ, is that our relationship with God is just so unique to each and every one of us, every individual. My relationship with God is very different from yours. It's very different from everyone's, and I think that's what makes it so special and beautiful and unique. There's a lot of mosquitoes here, gosh. And I think that's a beautiful thing. Like for me, I've just been experiencing the warmth of His grace in like these moments of like deep underlying pain and trials and struggles. But Christ having wept at the Garden of Gethsemane, Christ having to have known what was to come and to have endured all that pain, that's the kind of God I want to stand by. So I just want to openly invite you to really be in Christ, which is literally just what it is to just let your heart be aligned with God and welcome Him in and contemplate in His Word, contemplate in the qualities and characteristics of God, which is all loving, tender, gracious, merciful, compassionate, fatherly. And I hope you can do that in your woundedness, in your brokenness. Lately I've been trying to find ways to build my intimacy with God and to find different ways to really deepen my spirituality with God. And lately I've been writing like prayers in the form of songs. Mind you, I feel very insecure about my talents and gifts, but I want to do this for God, and I want to use what He's blessed me with, and that's what I'll be working with right now. So I wrote this prayer right now in times of great despair and deep woundedness. And I hope that this reaches your heart and all the pain that you're carrying. God is there with you and He feels it very much. I don't doubt that. Don't let me down, don't let me fade, don't let me fall, don't weigh me down. I reach to Him, He's my only grace, He's my only grace. Don't let me down, don't let me fade, don't let me drown, don't weigh me down. I reach to Christ, He's my only hope, He's my only hope.